Our guest artists on this program, number 13 of 13, in Young Artist Spotlight Season 14, are two recent award winners of the Fresno Musical Club, that fine organization with a magnificent history dating back to 1905. Production support for Young Artist Spotlight comes from the Bonner Family Foundation and Dr. Alice Martinson and Carol Sturgis. We will be hearing today Soprano Sharon Nicole Rogers, a first-place recipient for the Fresno Musical Club Young Singer Award, a student at CSU Fresno. Now they like us to call it Fresno State, of course. And she's studying with Helene Joseph Weil. Also, Andrew Eng, cellist, co-first place winner for the Hildred Minnick Scholarship for Young String Players, a student at Clovis West High School studying with Dieter Wolfhorst. First, we will welcome and hear from Sharon and her accompanist today, Carissa Thompson. Thanks also for being with us. Sharon, hello.
Hello.
We're excited to have you here.
Thank you. It's a pleasure. I'm very excited to be here as well.
And the first question I have to ask you is, your classification, I'm given to understand, is soubrette, coloratura, soprano. Can you tell us what that means as opposed to other classifications?
Yes. This is a classification meaning that my voice is very flexible. I have an extensive upper range, and my voice moves very fast and usually does a lot of runs, as opposed to a spinto soprano who has a heavier voice and holds out notes, sustains notes for quite a while.
Well, and since your voice perhaps today is a little bit better than your local announcers, as things go, how about let's get right to the first number, which is?
Durch Zärtlichkeit by Wolfgang Amadeus Mozart.
We will hear that and then come back to chat a bit and find out about your background and what your plans are.
All right.
Here we go.
Windmädchen leicht.
Wolfgang would be so proud. Sharon Nicole Rogers. And Sharon, if you can tell us just a bit, I'm given to understand you grew up in a military family.
Yes.
And so you traveled a lot, and you didn't get to Fresno until about 5 years ago.
Yes, sir.
But also you grew up with a strong desire to learn about music, and I'm wondering, how did those two combine? Can you tell us about that?
Yes. When I was younger, I've always had this strong desire to sing. And even when I was in kindergarten, I was almost kicked out. I was almost expelled because I was disrupting the class too much from singing. And
Right. You're allowed to stay here, though, for the rest of the afternoon.
Thank you.
We appreciate your disruptions.
Oh, thank you, sir. It was not until my father brought home a CD from Thailand that had an opera singer, and that's when I became interested in opera. And ever since then, I mean, I would try to match my voice when I was younger, but then knew that I would have to get proper teaching. So, and I study now with Helene Joseph Weil at Fresno State University, and she's a wonderful professor and teacher and mentor. And my desire to sing, it's always been with me, and I would love to share my joy of singing with others. So.
My next question was about Helene, and so thank you for answering it and anticipating it. Once again, you disrupt.